Have you ever pulled your garage door and for some reason the garage door just won't close? Well, today I have two solutions that can help you to fix this problem flawlessly. Now, solution one is, and my recommendation is, garage door lube. Now, I'm here in Canada. I picked this up at the Canadian Tire. You can get this at any hardware or any lubricant stores or any stores that sell lubes. So my solution is the garage door lube, and I use it on the wheel bearings in the tracks that hoists where it runs into to hoist the garage door up and close. I also spray the lube on the springs, which is above the door here, which I'll show you in a minute. And I also spray it on the track where the motor is. That I'll show it to you in a second. Now, my second solution is you have to check the sensors on the floor, because if it is not pointing to each other properly, you'll find that the door, sometimes it won't open, sometimes it won't close. Right? So stay tuned and let us get this sorted out. Now, anytime I'm working with any chemicals of the sort, I wear gloves because you don't want this thing going on your hand. Like, it's not good, right? So if you're going to be doing this work by yourself, put on some gloves. All right, now if you notice, we have one there, here, and it goes all the way up to the top one right there, which is also over on the opposite side. Now, where I'll be spraying today is those bearings right there, the bearings here. I will also be spraying this spring that helps to pull the door back and forward. I'll also be spraying the track that this mechanism coming from the motor runs on. All right, so my second solution is the sensors. You have one located right here and one located all the way on the opposite side. Now, what is happening is that I can take my hand, and if I block this sensor, you notice that that red light stops to show, meaning that this sensor is no longer seeing the sensor on the opposite side. Now, if I lift back my hand, there is no signal being passed through both, which means currently this door is closed. I can get the door to open, but this door will not close once this sensor is not seeing the other. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to test the solution. So now that we have lubricated the different parts on the garage door, We're going to open the garage door and test and see if the lubrication has actually fixed the problem. So here we go. So as you can see, the door is now open and we're going to press the button and see if the door closes. So let's watch and see. Now as you can see, the door is not closing, and what you realize is that it comes down like a foot or half of a foot and then it slams and goes back up. That is to go to show that lubricating the door or the different parts on the door was not the problem, but what is happening is that these sensors right here is not speaking to each other. Now I wanted to take a look at this. If you notice, the green light is still on the opposite side, but right here the light is blinking, which means we're not having connectivity between both sensors. So what you have to now do is, let me zoom out. Is to line up both sensors until you see the red light right here is steady red. And we're going to now try and see if the door closes. So I'm going to press the button and look at what happens. The door is now closing.